So today we're going to do things a little differently. We are going to head to 5 different cafes around Victoria and do an epic pumpkin spice latte battle royale. We are going to rank each drink on its pumpkinness, whipped cream topping, coffee to pumpkin spice ratio, and temperature. And then we're gonna rate it out of 5 pumpkins. The coffee shops will include Starbucks, Discovery Coffee, Hey Happy, Bean Around the World, and the Fern Cafe. All right, let's get going. So let's taste test. So this one, we have some whipped cream topping. You know what? It's pretty good, I'll admit. Pumpkinness, it's pumpkiny. Whipped cream topping, really good. Coffee to pumpkin spice ratio is spot on. The temperature actually surprised me. Usually Starbucks temperature is 500 degrees, it burns your tongue as soon as you touch it. But this is actually drinkable. Rating out of 5 pumpkins. I would honestly say this is a 3 pumpkins for this one. All right, on to the next one. All right, we are here now at Discovery Coffee, continuing on the pumpkin spice latte battle. No whipped topping. I don't know about that. Pumpkinness, not too bad. Coffee to pumpkin spice ratio, really strong coffee flavor. This place is known for having more earthy coffees. Temperature's good. So out of 5 pumpkins, I'll give this a solid 3.5 pumpkins out of 5. I don't prefer the darker coffee flavor, but it's still quite good. Eggnog latte. Eggnog latte, eggnog latte, eggnog latte. Here we are, coffee shop number 3, Bean Around the World, on our pumpkin spice latte challenge. Who has the best pumpkin spice latte in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada? So right away you're gonna notice there is no whipped cream topping. That's automatically minus points. Actually has a pretty good amount of foam on top. Pumpkinness, pretty consistent, not an overpowering flavor. Coffee to pumpkin spice ratio, I'd say it's actually the best one so far. The coffee isn't overpowering, the spices are really nice. And temperature, it's actually between Starbucks and Discovery Coffee. Out of 5 pumpkin, I give this one a 4 pumpkins out of 5. It's probably my favorite so far. If I was to say anything about it, I would say it's a bit too sweet. All right, here we are in place number 3, place number 4, place number 5. I don't know anymore. I've had a lot of caffeine. We're back at Hey Happy. You knew I had to go here. Here is the Hey Happy Pumpkin Spice Latte. Unfortunately, the whip melted a bit. Ooh, pumpkinness, so good. Whipped cream topping, I'll give them a 0.5 point because it looks like it was there, it just melted away. Coffee to pumpkin spice ratio is amazing. Okay, I know you guys already know this is my favorite coffee shop, but everything about this is made in-house. They make the flavoring, they do their own spices. Everything about this has that homey, delicious vibe. So I'm gonna give my totally unbiased ranking of 5 out of 5 pumpkins for Hey Happy. That's it. Let me take another sip. All right, here we are at the last stop on the pumpkin spice latte battle royale. We are at the Fern Cafe, and this place is 100% vegan. So automatically, bonus points, whipped cream topping, and this is coconut whipped cream. And everything about this, much like Hey Happy, is made here in-house. So let's give it a try. Wow, yeah, ooh. Coconut whipped cream gives it a special, unique little aftertaste. Wow, I'm really impressed with this actually. I gotta stop drinking it though, I've already had 5 of these. The pumpkinness, and yeah, honestly, it's really well balanced, delicious flavor. Coconut whipped cream topping, 100% vegan, super delicious. The coffee to pumpkin spice ratio, I'd say it's in favor a little more of the spices, but it's not overwhelming. And because it's all made in-house, not made with sugary syrups, great temperature, tastes really good. Yeah, I would give this 5 pumpkins out of 5 easily. Good morning, everyone. It is officially week 2 Icon Collective, and we are in the studio, and my only goal today is to get part 1 of the first vlog up. I know it's just the beginning, so I can't be too hard on myself or put too much pressure on the results. It's the fact that I'm following through. My dream with this would be to grow my YouTube channel to the point where it would be part of my job. I think I can provide a lot of value with mentality, production tips and tricks, mental health, tutorials, and product reviews. I really truly appreciate the support that I've been shown already. I want to challenge you. If you have a goal, no matter how small or how big, I challenge you to take one step towards this goal. And here's what happens a lot of the time is there's a little voice inside your head that goes, you can't do that, or no, so-and-so tried this and failed, so what makes me think I could do it? Trust me when I say that voice is someone else's voice that has been implanted into your brain telling you that you can't do these things. And I'm here to say it's not true. It's a lie. It's not even about the taking action part. The taking action part comes when you get out of your own way. It's the mentality. Despite these thoughts in my head that I know are untrue, I am going to do this anyways because I deserve to achieve my goals and dreams. To me, dreams are just goals without action. So don't quit before the miracle happens. All right, today is Sunday, which means our week 2 edition of Sunday FUNDAY. We are going to get right into the work for this week. So, as you can see, Unit 1 completed, Unit 2 has unlocked. So, following along the pattern of Unit 1, we start off with arrangement. We're going to learn how to draw mandala. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this out and creating my own mandala. So we're going to take a look at pop music, listening to song, chorus, basic song, forum, track inspiration, and then we get into Ableton Live, and we're going to talk about warping, warp modes, editing audio clips, exporting audio, and then we have a project on warping audio loops. And then we move in to my favorite, keys. The concept of intervals, note interval naming, dyads, and 2-note chords, and then chords and open position voicing, and then we have an assignment on sequencing. So we've got an idea of all the work ahead of us for the week. Once again, looking really forward to keys. It is actually Canadian Thanksgiving. So I usually go to Becca's parents for Thanksgiving, but this year, just because of everything going on, they chose not to have it. So we actually ordered from this amazing Texas barbecue place. Here's the funny part. Becky's sister knew that there wasn't going to be a dinner this year. So she also got us a Thanksgiving dinner. So we have that in our fridge to cook tomorrow because we already ordered Jones Barbecue for tonight. That was a fantastic dinner. Jones Barbecue is one of my very favorite restaurants in Victoria. That's it for me for today. I will see you all in about 1 second. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, week 2, and we just got to the studio. Today we have a few things going on. We got Mental Health Monday. We got a new segment I'm introducing called Mentor Monday. So Monday is going to be a double feature. We're getting into Unit 2. I hope the start of your week went really well. Let's get to work. All right, we are jumping in with our mentor, Jerry, this week. Let's get going.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good.
Years maybe to perfect that, that whole motion, the way the ball falls off your finger and the way you snap your wrist and, and just, finding your rhythm with it. That's the exact same thing with EQ. It's like, in theory, it's very easy to understand, but like it is like so important to not sleep on EQ because this is, in my opinion, the most powerful plugin.
We just finished our mentor session. What I needed the most is learning how to be more surgical with my EQing, as well as balancing out my sounds properly. You know, what I've been doing is kind of just leaving things and then kind of like blending them together and getting the levels in such a way that, you know, the track sounds pleasant. But what this is going to enable me to do is to fit everything together in a well-balanced way. That's what really separates that professional level from just kind of mashing things together and it sort of working. So this is what I had done on my own. Okay, so we can compare to what we did today. Overall, the volume of the vocal is hitting stronger. I've also EQ'd the lead synth in such a way that the percussion can now shine a little better. I was having some difficulty because my SUPERSAWS was consuming the higher frequency spectrum, which is where those should be shining. Let's get rolling with Mental Health Monday. This past Saturday, it was the World Mental Health Day. In my opinion, every day should be Mental Health Day. Something that I struggle with is anxiety, which stems from a hypervigilance that I grew into from childhood. And it was a coping mechanism that I adopted in order to feel safe. I've brought that same mentality into my adulthood and into certain situations that really don't call for it. One of the tools that I use is meditation. Almost every single night, I use the app Calm. You know, I have been using this app for a few years now, and the benefit is I notice myself falling asleep quicker. I notice my mind isn't racing or waking me up through the night, and I gotta say, it really works. It's something you have to practice. It's something, the last thing I'll say is the opposite of meditation is judging yourself because you can't quiet your mind. I know a lot of people struggle with meditation, or at least they think they do. It's simply the act of trying to do something different to help yourself when you don't feel right. And there are many different forms of meditation. Some people go for bike rides. Some people do guided meditations. Some people play volleyball. Some people go for walks, go for runs. Some people it's being beside the ocean, being in the forest. I really want to encourage you on this Mental Health Monday to give it a try. Do a guided sleep meditation. Do a walking meditation. Go down by the beach. Just take some time to yourself. Check in with how you're really feeling and just take a breath, take a pause, and go easy on yourself. All right, so we did not get a chance to start Unit 2 today, but we had an extremely productive day with our mentor. We worked on some music. It is Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. I'm gonna head home and enjoy a second turkey dinner. How lucky am I? Thanksgiving dinner number 2. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, week 2, and we just got to the studio. Around 11, I have a therapy appointment, which I'm really looking forward to. And then later today, we are going to jump into Unit 2. We're working hard. We're getting things done. We're carrying on with school. I hope you're having a good morning or whatever time it is for you. Let's crush it today. Let's follow our dreams. Let's go. Okay, we just finished our therapy session. It was really good. I really like this therapist because we not only go over and process the difficult things, but we also go over the positive things, what I'm doing right, and kind of reinforcing the behaviors that really serve me. But anyways, because of my therapy appointment, I missed the Apple event.
Introducing iPhone 12.
I'm so freaking loving this new tech out of Apple. Oh my God. And then finally they have their own charger, their own wireless charger. And this time it's a dual, so it'll charge my watch and my phone at the same time. Amazing.
Magnets to snap on and off, and they're far easier to use. And you can use other MagSafe accessories on top of the cases, like the MagSafe charger. And there's a MagSafe wallet. It just snaps to the back of iPhone and also works on top of MagSafe cases. The leather sleeve uses MagSafe sensors to identify when iPhone is inside to reveal the clock. We also developed the new MagSafe Duo charger for your iPhone and Apple Watch. You can charge both devices with one charger, and it folds up easily for when you travel.
Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to talk about basic song form. Now that we understand the fundamentals of music and where it stems from, we can look at how we can start putting ideas together. We're going to talk about different sections in music, how they push and pull on each other, and what a classic song form looks like in a pop format. This week, we're going to begin by expanding on the concept that we discussed last week called the cycle in the line. And what we're going to do is create something called a mandala, which will help us understand cycles in a very new and abstract way. This is our seed. Once we have a dot and a circle around it, that's our seed. And you're going to create 8 short lines out from the center of that circle. Okay, this person is spinning the paper as they go, and the camera is connected to the paper, which is why you see the hand moving around. But as evenly as you can, create those lines. This is your completed seed. This is how you'll start each one, but this doesn't necessarily mean that everyone will look exactly like that once you're finished. Now we're just starting to create small illustrations or small segments off of each of those to expand out from the center. This person chose a kind of half circle C shape. You don't have to do that. You can start with an eyeball shape. You could start with a feather shape. You could start with a circle. It's really up to you. That's the idea. This is how you're going to create a mandala. You'll start with something very small, create the seed, and then just expand off of that and get into the rhythm of creating the same pattern over and over 8 times, and then expand out from that, do something different, expanding. And what I want you to do right now, in fact, not even for homework this week, but between this segment and the next one, take 15 minutes and do this. And what you're going to do is start with that circle and the seed and the 8 lines coming out from the center of it. Take 15 minutes and spin the paper, make your illustration out of small segments of ideas, if you will, and see what you come up with. Okay, there's no right or wrong way to do this. You can do this with or without music. Ultimately, I just want you to take 15 minutes from now, before you watch the next segment, and create your first mandala.
Here's my mandala. Jesus. And here's step 2. So the purpose of that exercise is to open the mind, get creative, create a calm mental state, and then by ripping it up, you develop a non-attachment to the art. It's an exercise to quiet the mind, to calm things down, and so you can get into a creative state. So right now what I'm working on is a track inspiration assignment, which is basically choosing a piece of music that I've made, posting it for discussion, along with a short video explaining something about my creative process. My classmates are going to be able to give feedback. They want me to give feedback to another student's track as well. Here's the post that I did for the track inspiration assignment, and if you scroll down, here's the feedback from my fellow students. I also gave feedback to a couple other people. Yeah, I really enjoyed this assignment. Getting to interact with each other is something I always like doing, and I really appreciated the feedback from these 2 people. Thanks. We did a ton of work today in the studio. We smashed Unit 2, got a great head start. I'm about to head home. It's almost 8 p.m. I hope you all had a good day. See you tomorrow. Hey everyone, we just posted vlog number 2. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So this afternoon, we are jumping in to the Art of Flow with Icon's NYA Bloom. And then from 3 to 4, we have yoga with Brooke, which I'm really excited about. And then after that, we'll continue on with Unit 2. Just got my track inspiration assignment back, and look at this. 100%. We're jumping in on Icon's Instagram Live, talking about the Art of Flow. I'm super stoked to hang out with everyone.
A fun thing that you get to do. It is a beautifully fun thing that you get to do to make music, but there is a role that an artist has played and will continue to play, and is in somewhat responsible to play that role throughout the history of time. So I kind of want to get into that a little bit. We built this place from the ground up. It was just a shell of a building, and we did the best we could to acoustically treat it. We put everything we had at it, and it came out pretty phenomenal. You walk into those rooms, that door shuts, you are in an entirely other dimension that only you have access to.
Wow, Aaron, NYA Bloom, that was an amazing talk about ego and flow state and just a lot of stuff that really speaks to me. I got about 2.5 minutes. We're jumping into yoga with Brooke again. Something Icon puts on that is really, really helpful for me.
As we take a nice little twist.
We are still in Zen mode at the studio. We just finished. We were doing Yin Yoga, which is a yoga where you hold the poses instead of continually flow to the next one. Really, really grateful that the school is offering this, and we are going to carry on with Unit 2. Let's go. Okay, we just finished the warping audio lesson, and we are about to do the assignment. All right, here we are in Ableton Live, and I've already done the first track. Let's solo it and check it out. So I've got it at 120 BPM, and these were not tagged with the BPM, so I don't know the BPM, therefore I need to use the warp from here straight. Bring that in line with my loop here, and we got this one soloed. Let's hear that now. Interesting, let's hear them both together. Sounding a bit weird, but that's all right. Well, I'm not sure if I've got it, but that isn't sounding half bad. All right, let's try and finish it up and get it handed in. Just finished up in the studio. Another amazing day. We are pretty much exactly where we want to be with the vlog. I am loving the feedback on it so far, so thank you very, very much. I'm signing off for the night. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy on yourself. Good morning, everyone. Did a little shave today. Hair is looking super tall, and that's all right. This morning we are finalizing our Ableton homework for Unit 2. I am tuning into a State of Trance radio show today because Armin van Buuren and Ferry Corsten are going to do a back-to-back vinyl set. All right, y'all. Look at this progress. C, E, D, E, La, pretty freaking good if you ask me. Unison, then we have the minor second, major second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth, then it goes either augmented fourth or diminished fifth, then we have the perfect fifth, then we have the minor sixth, major sixth, minor seventh, major seventh, and then we have the octave. All right, so remember how I told you I would keep you updated on the ranking system, points, and awards that I'm getting? Well, guess what? I just unlocked level 4. I've just unlocked rank 4 and earned an assignment power-up. I can redeem this power-up at any time to completely bypass one assignment and move on. I'll receive a C grade and I won't have to do the assignment. I honestly don't think I'll use this. I don't want to bypass an assignment. And I don't really want to get a C on it either. I just don't want to miss anything. All right, I am working on my collab with Shelly, the track from my mentor session. I think I got this intro sounding absolutely fire. Let me know what you think. All right, I just passed Unit 2, did really well, just got my final assignment in. Ooh, we got video feedback. All right, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, Graham? It is Paul grading your Unit 2 Ableton assignment with warping of the 6 drum loops. And I just went through all of them. They all sound spot on. You are killing the drum warping game here. Excellent work on this one. I had nothing negative to say. This deserves every one of those 100 points. Keep up the good work.
That's pretty awesome. That's my first video feedback that I've got for an assignment. And we are all finished in the studio for today. Finished up Unit 2 of Level 1. Right now, we're gonna go home and make some dinner. Good morning, you know the drill. We are at the studio and today is a busy, busy day. So we got sound design at 1 p.m. with Joe Caputo, not Joey Caputo, oops. We have another Q&A with artist SULLY, who is a bass music producer and a really, really good one. This morning, I have a meeting with the Director of Education. I put my name forward to volunteer for leading a student hangout. I'm looking forward to chatting with him. So we are here in Joe Caputo's sound design club, and he is going over another student's request before we get to mine, and I'm really, really excited about this.
Now we're getting there, you know, maybe some compression, you know, You can always try our old friend OTT in there. That's the end of it right there. That's the. I think that's the finisher. You know, OTT, we tend to dial back the amount so that it's not quite as destructive as it tends to be. But boy, for that noise, it really adds that shimmer.
We're jumping into a Q&A with Sully. Sully is actually an ex-Icon student who didn't release any music while he was at Icon, spending his time pioneering his musical identity. He actually was recruited to work on one of Kashmir's sample packs, which are insanely famous sample packs. It'll be really interesting to hear what he has to say. And then we'll actually jump into Ableton and we'll try to recreate what we learned from Joe.
My name is Sully. I graduated Icon in 2018. Started in July of 2017, and yeah, it was like probably the best experience of my life. Shaved a lot of time off of the production process and made me a much better producer. And I'm, still to this day, the best decision I've ever made.
So we just finished the Q&A with Sully, and I heard him talk about this studio that he worked at. And once again, this guy's going in there putting in 12-hour days every day. That's what he did at Icon as well. Basically in the sense of finding your artist identity. His music, his brand, his name, it all aligned with where he truly felt he should be. So all the pieces of the puzzle were there for him, and then the success came after. So to be at a place like Icon, which is structured in a way to set me up to find that authenticity, it doesn't get any better than that for me. I really appreciated what Sully had to say. Just wanted to show you what I had done from the sound design club. I used a saw and try because I thought it gave it kind of a cool tone when I was just playing around, but let me show you how it all sounds. And we are headed home for the night. And so I'm pleased to announce a two-way tie for the best pumpkin spice latte goes to Hey Happy and the Fern Cafe. Congratulations. You win a lifetime of support from me. Pretty good prize if you ask me. And yeah, that concludes the epic pumpkin spice latte battle royale 2020 Victoria, BC.